They told us to give a disclaimer. The views expressed on this podcast are those of the podcasters, any guests, and do not reflect any of the management, owners, sponsorships, or employees of thereof. Pretty much, if you're soft, don't listen to this podcast. One thing I pride myself on is just being the same and trying to look out for my folks along the way.
Like, even with all these, big things happening, like, you still mad humble, and you still, like, you have enough clout now where you could easily be like, I'm not fucking with this, I'm not fucking with that.
Oh yeah, motherfuckers, it's on. Unrestricted Podcast listeners, thank you so much for clicking play. Because of you, those numbers are going up, up, and up. And as you know, the Patreon is alive and well. If you want to help support the channel monetarily, it's not cheap to keep the lights on in the studio. So if you want to help, you can go on to patreon.com/Drerawka, or better yet, just like, share, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. It's free to show love, and it's free to spread the word, especially because the woman across from me has a big pro debut fight coming up September 12th, Medford, Oregon. It is against Jocelyn Sanchez at the Ko-Kwel, I believe that's how you pronounce it, Casino Resort for Rogue Valley Rumble 16. Maria Hernandez and Daniel is in the building.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You guys are here. Daniel, thank you so much. I know this is outside of your comfort zone.
A little bit, yeah.
But you are the husband to Mari.
Yes, sir.
And Mari or Maria? What do you prefer?
Mari.
Mari? Okay. You, every time I see her post anything, you're in there holding mitts, you're in the gym with her. Are you number one training partner?
I mean, I try to be. I mean, sometimes it's kind of hard because she's tough. Sometimes she could be mean. So so sometimes I try to, like, okay, I'll just let her do her thing, But most of the times I'm there for her. I try to, even if I'm tired. If I mean, like right now, I just barely got off from work, and I'm here. I all day at work, and I'm just trying to support her. Just try to be there for her.
That's what husbands got to do,
sweet.
right?
Yeah. He plays a lot of roles.
I appreciate you. Appreciate you guys coming and making the time. Yeah. When you came and you got your photos done, I told you, I said, as soon as we get the fight news, let's come on, let's hear your story.
Yeah.
Let's promote the fight. Now you're doing the media runs.
Yes.
So I want the people to get to know you.
Absolutely. Yeah. When I came in that first time, again, my first photo shoot, and I was like, man, I have no idea when I'll get my first fight. Like, I had no idea it would even happen this year just because of how things were going. And I don't know where my coach messaged me one day. He's like, hey, we have a fight and it's at your weight. And I was like, that's perfect. It's so hard to get fights, especially I feel like in my weight class right now. So when that opportunity came, I was like, heck yeah, I jumped on it right away. Even though I did want my debut to be here in Salt Lake, where my friends and my family could be part of, but I take what I can.
Yeah. What is this fight at?
This is at what weight?
Yeah.
147.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you fought this weight before?
I fought 145, and I've gotten to experience what that weight class is. So I feel like I'd be very comfortable at 147.
Nice, nice. I want to backtrack a little bit. Originally from Durango, Mexico. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. What was life like there? Like, what was your childhood like? Because to be honest with you, the only thing I know about Durango is that they shot a whole bunch of Western movies over there.
Yeah, and there's a lot of scorpions. And that's basically as much as I know. I was only there up until I was like 5 years old, and then my parents immigrated here to the U.S. We were in California, and then my parents decided to move to Utah. And so I've been here since I was like 6.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, I couldn't tell you a lot about Durango. Just this Salt Lake has been my home since I was 6 years old. And, but I love my heritage. I love my roots. I love being Mexican, so that's just something more that I love to add to the sport, is just because it's such a huge rooted sport from where I come from, so that just, yeah.
What does your family think about you punching people in the face?
It's funny you ask. No one's actually ever been into boxing in my family that I know of. I got into boxing right out of high school. I wanted something fun to do rather than just go to the gym. And I told my mom I was gonna go to a boxing gym. Like I think you know the Sorensen Center, right?
Yeah, of course.
You know Louis?
Yeah.
So I got a flyer for Louis one day, and I was like, cool, I'm gonna go check it out. And then so I went, and I liked it, and the coaches were nice. And then one day, one of the coaches, I don't know if you ever met him, his name is AJ. He was a vet. He was funny. He just grabs me. He's like, hey, do you want to spar this girl? Her name is Mallory. She follows me on Instagram, and she's cool, and she's like this tiny, like maybe 100 pounds. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll fight her. This girl hit me so hard I saw stars, and I was like, oh my God, what the heck? So I was like, yeah, I'm never gonna let that happen again. So I decided to start training for fights, and that's how it started.
I mean, that's the thing about boxing, right? Combat sports in general. You don't know who has different skills. Size doesn't matter.
You never underestimate your opponent. Like, that's one of the first lessons I learned in boxing is no matter what you think this person can do, what they look like they can do, it doesn't matter. Until you step in that ring, they have the same, it's the same plane. You know, like you're both on the same level right there, and they can hurt you as much as you can hurt them. So yeah, never underestimate.
Did you always, from the time that you were a teenager, when you got into it, you found your physical fitness thing that you wanted to get into? Did you always do it up to now, or did you pause?
And well, so I started late in boxing. What's considered late? I started at 19 years old, you know, so that's a pretty late start for me. And I was never really physically active before boxing. I never was in sports, never exercised. And then I got really into it. I competed. I had maybe 10 fights, and then I had my kids. So that did kind of make me have to stop for a while. And then when I started boxing again, which was 2020, then COVID hit. So then that paused another, year or two, and then I stopped. And then I came back 2022 for sure. That's when I started training again, and then we decided to move to Vegas so that I can get some, not only just to get out of Utah because we just wanted to experience something new, but I mean, what better place to go to than Vegas for boxing? So I was like, hey, and it's only 6 hours away. You know, we're so close to my family, so we went to Vegas. We were there for 2 years, and man, those 2 years really got me to a level that I didn't think I could ever be at.
Yeah. I did. It's definitely, especially because there's like more women over there. That's a lot of pro fighters over there. That helped it a lot. Like those 2 years, you'll see the difference. It's a big difference. Yeah, so.
It's like a complete 180.
Yeah.
Is it just because of skill level, or just more talent, more options? I guess you would say.
One, it's more options. You have more options. You have more girls you can spar with, but it kind of forces you to step up your game. Like, I had no choice but to be better because I was in there with such higher competition than me that unless you just don't want it, you have to. There wasn't like, oh no, you know, I'll just do it later, or no. There was like, you have to do this now. You have to get better right now, or you're not gonna get better. And that was my mindset when I was there, because I saw these girls and I'm like, if they can do it, I can do it. So it kind of pushed me to get to that level I needed to be at.
Was she already boxing when you guys got married?
Yeah, she was already in it. So
what's your thoughts when you find out that the girl that you start dating is a boxer?
Well, it's nice. I like boxing too. You know, it's always been, I don't know. I always have watched it, and I never got into that point like her. So it's something different. You know, like usually when you start dating, it's always about, oh yeah, I have a career and something, you know, and then this girl is like, oh, hey, boxing, you know. So that's a different story, you know. I'm like, wait, what?
Something different.
Yeah, something different.
Talk back to this one.
No. I mean, that's why everybody, most of my friends are always like, oh, yeah, she's going to, you know, punch you or something if you get mad. It's like, so it's always the same thing. It's like, oh, yeah, she boxes. Oh, she's the one that, yeah. So it's pretty nice. It's pretty cool. It's always been, and I don't know. I'm always been attracted by it, you know. So it definitely kept me where I'm at right now with her, you know. So because of that.
How many amateur fights do you have?
I have 12.
12 amateur fights between the ages of 19 to 2020.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're very. I feel like they're very spread apart, but. I feel like the amateurs, it wasn't really my style. It wasn't really for me, you know. There's like what they call like amateur style and pro boxing style. I feel like I have more of a pro boxing style than I do amateur. So
can you explain that? What is the difference for somebody that doesn't know?
So for amateurs is mostly based off points, right? You win a fight off points. So you got to be really in and out. You got to be quick. You got to move. You got to, you know, and you're not really trying to knock each other out. You're just trying to win off points. And that's what I would consider an amateur kind of style. My style is more of a pro boxer. You're in there to do damage. You're in there to be accurate. If you can land a big shot, because you're trying to knock them out. You're not trying to fight 10 rounds. You know, you're getting paid for, if you knock them out on the 5th round, you're still going to get paid the same compared to like if the fight goes the whole 10, 12 rounds. So it's like, why be in there 12 rounds when I can knock him out sooner and get this done with. So a pro style is more like you're aiming for more accuracy, you're aiming for more power. You're not going to be moving in and out as much because you want to be in the pocket so that you can, you know, counter punch if you can, and hopefully damage your opponent to where they either gotta call it off or you knock him out. That's me. I like to be in the pocket. I like to exchange punches. If I have to move, I'll move. But if my opponent's letting me punch them, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to try and end the fight as soon as I can because I want to go home.
When you found out you were pregnant and you put a pause on fighting, how did you itch that scratch? Because I'm assuming as a boxer, you still want to fight and train. Like, how did you itch that?
Oh, I kept training.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I was in the gym. I remember my old trainer, Manny. He also trained with MG. He would yell at the guys. They're like, are you guys really letting a pregnant woman outwork you right now? Because I'd be sitting in the bag for like 6-7 rounds and the guys would just be sitting there talking to each other, and he'd be like, man, if I see this girl outworking you guys one more time, I swear. And he was just so funny. But I never stopped boxing. And when I couldn't box, because it gets to a point where like you can only do so much, I was still active. I was still walking. I was still doing, you know, drills. So these kids, they know a boxing gym. They knew a boxing gym before they were even in a boxing gym themselves.
So from where you began as an amateur to where you are making your pro debut September 12th, how do you feel like you've grown as a fighter?
From an amateur to making my pro debut, that's one, I'm older. I'm more, when I was boxing in the amateurs, I was younger and less secure of myself. And now that I'm older and I've grown into who I am and I know what I'm working towards, you have that sense of security and I guess also confidence, you know, because you know who you are, you know what you can do. And that's just something I felt like I was lacking back when I was fighting amateurs. I just didn't know where I was going. I also didn't have the support that I have now. My husband, I feel like in boxing, having the right people around will literally make or break you, because behind closed doors, you know, if you don't have that support, you can easily get in your head and just kind of get yourself to a point of where like you convince yourself that maybe this isn't for you. And that could have easily been me. A lot of the times I've thought about quitting. I mean, I was a mom, worked a full-time job, and, you know, I didn't have a lot of support. But luckily I have someone that he's always been there to back me up. And I have friends and family that will be there for me no matter what. So I guess one of the biggest things in boxing is surround yourself with people that want to see you win and that will be there whether you win or you lose.
Yeah, it's being involved in the combat sports space, whether boxing, mixed martial arts. That's one thing that I love is that the people that win, lose, or draw, like I can see the people that really show up and support and just want to see you win.
Exactly. And that's where you can kind of separate the ones that are just there for the ride and the people that are there like to actually be there, you know. And it's hard because sometimes you feel like you're like, man, I really thought they were going to be there for me. And it's a hard reality, but boxing is a lot more mental than it is physical, I think.
Yeah, we have already pretty much seen the people that we want to keep and people that we already have brushed off pretty much. So it's, you guys help us.
You got to be really strict.
Yeah. So we seen it. We seen it in these couple years that who's actually going to be there for us to help support us. So, and then we're going to be for each other as well. I mean, I'm going to be here as much as I can, you know. Like,
yeah.
So, but
I was at All Heart promotion. All Heart, right?
Yes.
All Heart, for All Heart 5. My friends Zach Partridge and Darian were fighting over there. And now a new friend I just met this kid, Sam Reyes. Have you guys heard of this kid?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
I think he's 19 maybe.
He's really young, yeah.
Young kid. I met him, my son, he's in a boxing program at Pal Boxing in our local South Salt Lake community, and they got invited to represent our city in the parade.
Oh, nice.
And so he was walking in it, and Sam came and he was like, hey, like I'm doing a fundraiser for my next fight. I'm selling Rice Krispie treats. And I was like, well, what gym are you at? You know, I know a few people. And we just started talking, and this kid, man, he was 2-0.
Yeah.
He knocked the dude out, I think, in 52 seconds. So I'm there at Reyes, I'm there at All Heart Promotion 5. And I was shocked on how many people showed up.
Yeah.
Like the boxing community really shows up. And it's fun. And so my question for you is, how have you seen the boxing community grow here in Utah since you began?
Oh man, it's grown way more. When I first started, man, you knew a few people here and there, you know, it wasn't that much, but from that, what was that, 2012, 2013, and to now, it's like, it's so much stronger. It's so much more out there. And also women, the boxing community for the women has grown so much too. I was just talking to somebody at Champs the other day. They went down to spar with our gym. It was another gym that came through, and one of the girls stopped me and she was like, I follow you on Instagram. I think you're amazing. It's it's awesome to see you doing what you're doing for, especially being a woman. I was like, man, it's so refreshing having a woman, a girl come up to me and tell me that, because when I started boxing, I was the only girl in the gym. Me and MG were actually the only girls at Louis for the longest time. And then I was like, wow, I never really thought about that, about how much it's grown and how I can actually walk into a gym and not be surprised when I see a girl in there, and also the way people show up for you. The community is amazing. They have so much love and support for each other. I feel like that it's a different kind of love and support.
Yeah, as a girl dad myself, I got a 5-year-old about to be 6 in November. But it's refreshing to know that I can go into a gym and there be women to inspire and motivate.
Right.
Because in any industry, it's far in between.
Yeah.
To see not only women, but women of color.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
So important. So how does that make you feel, though? Like being somebody's inspiration, somebody comes up to you and says that you inspire them. Like,
it just makes me feel like, first I'm like, wow, me? Like, why me? Like I'm just a regular person. But then I think about it and I'm like, wow, I have the opportunity to inspire somebody to maybe do something different or change something in their lives, better themselves. I take that to heart. I make that like, okay, if I do something, post something, even if it's not getting a bunch of views or I'm not making money off of it, maybe it's going to help somebody go out and train today or motivate them or inspire them, So I really do take that to heart. And I think it's such an amazing opportunity to be able to inspire people.
I think you have to speak up too, because people like you don't know it. You inspire somebody, and that girl could have just been like, whatever, like she don't need to hear from me. She's doing her thing already. She's going pro. Like she don't want to hear from little on me.
No,
it makes a difference if you tell people, if they inspire you.
Right. And if you tell them, it's like me. Like when I heard that, I was like, wow. Like it just really kind of like opens your mind, your eyes to like, I'm really making a difference, you know? So it kind of just gives you that extra little push to go out there and just
keep on doing it.
Keep on doing it, yeah. And like I said, even if it's not going to benefit me, at least I know it's benefiting in some way.
You got to keep on doing it too.
Exactly,
like,
yeah.
Don't stop.
Don't stop. Why? Who says? You know, in my head, every time I tell myself something and I'm like, what if I can't do it? I'm like, who says? Literally nobody.
There's been many times where we get too lazy, but
yeah, we're like, oh man,
no, let's go, let's train, let's do so.
So who does that when you both are feeling like, nah, man, I just worked a long day, I don't want to go. I don't want to go either. But who is the one to be like, no, we got to get up and go? Or do you guys just sit and watch television?
No. It depends on the day. Like if he's having a crappy day, I'm the one that's like, no, come on, let's go. If I'm having a crappy day, he's the one. Now we're both having a crappy day, then we might actually
take the day.
But it's because we're both like exhausted or something, you know.
It's like we always try to be active as much as we can. So it's like.
And then
from work and then go to the gym and stuff like that.
It's a fine line though. You gotta find that balance, because sometimes I feel like I have to be go, train, and then I'm so exhausted that I'm halfway through the week and I'm like, I can't even do this right. I can't even.
Sometimes I have to tell her.
And he has to tell me.
What? You
need to
look
chill.
at it. You went the whole entire week already. I mean, take a day off. You need it. You deserve it. You need it. And I mean, sometimes when you're so exhausted, you're not doing anything. All you're doing is just hurting your body. So there's no point on it.
Is burnout real?
Oh man, it's so real. Once you hit 30, burnout
We
is
talk
real.
about you're 23. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, you're right. I don't know anything about burnout actually. I guess I should say when you have kids, burnout is real, man. Not just physically, mentally. Sometimes I'll take a break from going to the boxing gym and just go train out somewhere, somewhere different. Just kind of get your mind out of that. You need to kind of change things up, especially, I don't know about you guys, but I have ADHD. And so like my mind, I always have to be doing something. So if I'm not going to the boxing gym, I'm going to Vasa, EOS, I'm going to the park. And sometimes, I get burnout from actually just training and boxing. So I'll find something else to do, but it's always some sort of training.
Have you always trained just boxing, or have you ever dabbled into like jiu-jitsu or anything?
I went to one, I think it was like kickboxing.
No, it was the UFC. Remember the headquarters?
No, this was way before I met you.
Oh, way before? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. And I was like, cool. Maybe I could I don't know, do
something.
No. I'm sorry. Kicks aren't for me. What? Also, I like my face. I like my nose. I don't want to get kicked in the nose. Like, I don't want to have to.
You get punched in it. Same thing.
Elbow to the nose. It's not,
that
you
could ruin
know
your
what I'm
face.
saying? So I was like, I'll stick to hands,
Those punches are different. And sometimes when they have you there,
They're
like
just
a
like,
hammer, like boom, boom.
Yeah.
It's different.
Props to all the MMA fighters, because I could not do that.
I have a friend, Kent Mafaleo. He hit a guy with an elbow against the cage, and it split him to where you could see his skull.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah. That's just bone on bone.
Yep.
You know?
She got hit by it over there when
Oh yeah, it was just a little headbutt right here, and they like split open, and it took months to heal. And so I'm like, can you imagine an elbow? No, thank you.
You've been using headgear your whole career, right? So this is your first time no headgear, right? And a fight.
In a full fight, yeah. This will be my first time no headgear. I have fought without one through Team Combat. It's considered pro, but it doesn't go like onto your pro record.
Is that what MG just did?
Yes, that's what she's doing. So you fight like every other week or something like that, depending on the schedule. And it is basically pro. You're fighting no headgear. You're using 8-ounce gloves. The only difference is you're only in there for a round because it's a team. It's a team sport.
So you got to score by basically the whole team has
your
to
team
make
wins.
it. Yeah, the whole team has to make it. I mean, it's good money. The only hard part about it, I feel like, is making weight. With her, it was gonna be tough because they always wanted to fight like a lower weight every time. It was
it was hard.
So it was tough.
You got to stay on weight the whole season. And it's like 5 months, I think.
It's
whoa,
because she's taller. Like the taller.
The harder.
It's a lot harder. So I feel like that, and there you just gotta go there like in swing, man. You just gotta go crazy there because that's how you. That's how you're gonna win right there. You gotta knock the other person. You know?
It's only 3 minutes, so you gotta
3 minutes. You gotta go crazy right there.
1 round.
Just the 1 round.
1 round, 3 minutes.
Yeah, because it's 12. Team. It's like 12 fighters in your team, so each one goes. So it's like a whole fight, but each person has a different round. You know,
that sounds intimidating, but fun at the same time.
Oh man, I remember standing because you have to stand in line till it's your turn, and I was like kind of towards the middle in the end.
So hold on, your team is literally back to back until it's your turn.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So you're just standing there watching everyone else like either get knocked out or just like swing, and you're like, okay, I'm next. And then when you're in, you just go. The bell rings and you start swinging, and it takes you have to definitely get used to that, especially and that was my first experience fighting pro. So
what does weight cut look like for you? What does nutrition look like for you?
The first time I had to do like an aggressive weight cut was for that because it was about 12 pounds, and I was notified maybe a couple 2 weeks before. So don't do that if you have the time. For me, this fight, it's looking a lot more different. So now we know when we have a fight date, we're getting ready to go into camp the beginning of August. And we're going to start from August till the end of August. That's where we're going to focus on nutrition, training for the fight, and recovery. And that's going to play a part also with my weight cut. So I'm going to slowly start cutting weight from the 1st of August up until fight. I'm hoping to be close to fight weight, like maybe a couple pounds off, maybe a week before. And maybe it's just like water weight, so I can just, sweat it off. But it's definitely going to be a slower process. I don't want to go in my first fight dehydrated, tired, weak. It was
bad.
Yeah.
I saw her, and it was bad. You can see her face, like her soul's just.
I had no soul. I was just like a walking skeleton.
It was one time, I remember the last time we were going to do it. Remember, she was supposed to make weight again. And then I remember we were talking, and then all of a sudden she's just was there but spaced out. It was like she wasn't there. And then next you know, her lips started getting purple. It was so weird. Her eyes I got so scared. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
But yeah, we at that time we just decided, hey, let's not do it. It's not for you. It's not worth it, and you have to make weight every single time you're gonna fight. For how many months we're supposed to?
I don't know. I still had another 3 months, 2 months left, and
it was every week.
Yeah.
You said the money was really good.
The money was good, but it was good. But it's not worth. For somebody that's already at that weight class, that you just
if you walk around that weight class, it's perfect.
Well, that's what my next question was gonna be. Is there an opportunity for you to jump into a different weight class?
No, that was my weight class.
That was her spot.
That was my spot. If I wanted to move weight class, I'd have to go even more. I'd have to go down more. There's no weight class above 145.
How many years ago was this?
This was last year, was it?
Last year,
yeah.
And still to this day, there's not a weight class above that.
There used to be 152, I believe, and they took it out. I don't know what happened, if there wasn't maybe enough girls. But I would have been perfect for me. I walk around 152, 153, so that,
a couple pounds, 2 pounds,
but
1 pound.
To have to cut that weight and then stay on that, it's just way too much. And sometimes you have to make the decision, whether it be for team combat or just any fight in general, is it worth my health?
Yeah.
Is it worth... whether it be going down or going up, because even if you go up, it's still a risk. You're fighting someone way bigger that walks around way bigger than they're probably going to weigh in. And you don't know how big they're going to be actually on fight night. They could be 10, 15 pounds bigger than the actual weigh-in. And you're like, am I willing to go in there with someone that I haven't experienced fighting at a weight class where I'm probably going to get hit harder, or it's going to be harder for my punches to be effective because I'm smaller? So you really have to... Boxing is... It's like a chess game,
Well, even from what Daniel's saying, it's like you go in there depleted, you're more likely to give them the advantage.
Exactly.
In every single way. You're going to be slower. Your punches aren't going to be as effective.
Right.
Your chin is going to be probably weaker. It's just, overall, I think you guys made the right decision.
I think so, too, even though I was really bummed out and I kind of got depressed after, just because you get in your head and you're like, oh, should I even keep doing this, But... you keep going.
How do you? I mean, you mentioned it. Fighting is majority the battle of this game, right? You can do all the training, all the physical, but if you're not here,
you're not there mentally.
How do you prepare yourself, and how do you get out of a funk from depression and whatnot?
I've always struggled with my mental health. I mean, when I have ADHD, and I have anxiety and all that stuff, and I feel like a lot of the times, it's cool. You can take medication, you can do whatever you need to do to manage your depression or anxiety. But honestly, I don't know if this might be a little controversial or not, but at the end of the day, I just feel like it's all on your mind. It's all your mindset. What you set your mind to think, or what you say to yourself, that's where your mind's going to be. And you always have control. Like, I feel like you can control your environment, you can control your outcome, right? Yeah, maybe in the moment you're like, oh my God, what am I going to do? It's over, whatever. But I feel like you have the control to get yourself out of any situation as long as you put your energy towards it. Like, if you put your energy towards being negative, you're just going to end up in negative situations. You're going to see the negative aspect of everything. You're going to think everything's always going bad for you. Nothing's working out for you. But if you put yourself to, no, right, I'm going to think about the positive outcome of this. What positive can I take from this experience? Then you're going to put yourself in situations that are going to benefit you more, be more positive, open doors, So I really feel like it's just your mindset, what you say and talk, and what you say to yourself, what you think to yourself, that's going to not only affect you inside, but it's also going to affect your surroundings. And I try to talk myself out of very tough spots by just basically talking to myself, saying, hey, you got it. Look what you learned from this. You learned this, you learned that. You can take this now and learn from it. You can grow from it. You can be better from it. Mm-hmm.
Have you always talked to yourself nicely?
No.
So at what point did you say and realize that the way that you talk to yourself is the way that your outcome?
When I had kids. When I had my kids, I realized that I need to be the person that I needed when I was growing up for them, and the person that I needed wouldn't talk to themselves like that. And what I say to them, I repeat to myself. And so kind of having kids forced me to be a lot more nicer to myself and more positive, because I'm not going to sit there and talk negative to myself and be negative and then try and be positive towards my family. It just doesn't work, So especially having a daughter, I of course I love my son, but my daughter, I feel like, especially as a woman growing up, you need that example. You need that feminine figure in your life to show you what it is that you can accomplish and to be confident. And so, yeah, having kids definitely changed my mindset a lot.
How did it change you as a boxer?
Oh, man, it just made me more determined as a boxer. Now I have 2 reasons to be in there, 2 reasons to give it my best and give it my all. And what better reasons than your children, So that just gave me it kind of gave more fuel to the fire.
The fight on the 12th, again, happened in Rogue Valley Rumble 16 in Medford, Oregon. Is it a family trip? Are you guys going out as a family, or is it just mom and dad?
No, we're all pulling up in the van.
Are you guys 13-hour drive? You guys gonna make that drive?
We're gonna make a whole road trip out of it. So
why not make the best of it?
Yeah, we're trying to make the best of it. We've never been to Oregon. I heard it's really pretty over there.
I'm really hoping it's like raining or those types, because I love the rain. I want to be depressed. I want to be. People are saying like, oh yeah, it's depressing. I mean, for me, it's like I love the rain.
Me too. The sound, the smell. Sound, yeah. So I used to live in Portland for 10 years.
Oh, cool.
And when I was I was 5 to 15. 14, 15. And it is, if you ever get to Medford, I don't know about Medford, but Portland, you guys need to make a family trip to Portland.
Oh, okay.
And then go over to Seaside, go down the coast. I would recommend going springtime, They have a lot of rose gardens up there. Japanese rose gardens, like a lot of greenery.
That'd be so cool.
Now, granted, this was in the 90s, so I hear that it's a little different in the city now. So, but I'm with you. My favorite season is fall. I love fall.
Yeah.
Give me all the rain.
The rain is
That's one thing I missed about Utah is the fall. In Vegas, nothing changes. Everything's the same.
It's always warm. It's always
So I was like,
ass crack of America.
man, I know. What did I expect? But I was like, where's the yellow? Where's the orange? There's no trees over there. What the heck?
But it was nice despite people like, oh, it's too hot all the time. I'm like, nah, man, it's only hot like for those months that they're supposed to be hot. Afterwards, like I remember my cousin would send me like videos of the snow and I'm over here walking my dogs like nothing. You know
they're swimming.
And we over there swimming at the pool or I'm over here like washing my car, making it nice, you know, and people over here like shoveling the snow.
But Daniel, global warming. You guys got snow in Vegas too.
We did actually. Everyone was freaking out.
And flooding. It was flooding crazy.
There was flooding.
Yeah, there was a couple times they got luckily they have it. It's so cool seeing those systems over there. How they're prepared for that rain.
The tunnels,
like the water will flow. It starts following, and next thing you know, it's just disappeared.
And the people that live in them,
the homeless taking a shower. Right there. All the homeless took showers right there.
I actually felt bad for them. I'm like, damn,
those people that live in the tunnel.
There goes all their stuff, man. Yeah. But it was an experience living there. You see a lot of crazy stuff.
It helped us a lot. With everything, I feel like we came back as a family. We came back differently than
a lot stronger.
A lot stronger. So
that's kind of crazy, though. I don't think Vegas would make your family stronger.
I mean, it's just, I guess, family wise for us. You know what I'm saying? Like, because me working in construction, here, and then changing jobs. I mean, it humbled us. Like Vegas humbled us big time. Man. It wasn't easy as we thought it was gonna be. And that's it. We struggled at the beginning, but I mean, it worked out, and then especially for her too. If we wouldn't have gone over there, I feel like she would have improved these 2 years, but not as much as she did. Like she improved a lot. Like I'm telling you, like.
Well, the
being
first
over
time
there, it was.
Yeah, the first time I went, it was actually before we moved to Vegas. It was like in July. We went for like a vacation. We were at Airbnb, and one of the coaches here, he has a gym up in Salt Lake City Boxing. His name is Josh, and he's like, hey, if you go to Vegas, stop at Salas. If you want to get some work over there. And I was like, cool, I've never been there. So I text Katomi. She's one of the owners at Salas. She's married to Salas. And I was like, hey, I'm in town. Do you have anyone I can spar with? And she's like, yeah, come down on Saturday, So I pull up and I was like, cool. And I go in. I'm like, oh, I'm here to spar. They're like, oh, cool, you're going to spar Maricela. And I was like, I turn around. I was like, oh, my God, like, I'm going to get knocked out. Like, what am I doing? Like, she's like world champ and everything, a pro boxer, like way more experience than I had. And I was like, oh, man, I was like so nervous.
So and you already knew this lady?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. And then I sparred her and like, man, I was like, oh, my God, like, oh, that was a completely different level than what I was on, Yeah. And that got me so motivated. I was like, oh my God, I need to be here. I need to be training her. I want to get to her level, And so when we decided to make the move, that's why I decided to train at Salas. I already knew kind of, the people, and I knew I was going to get good work there.
At what point did you find a home when you moved back to Utah, as far as like a home gym?
So my coach, Sione, I knew him before I moved. I would go up to UTCT or
Ultimate Combat Training
Center. Yeah, I would go and spar with his girls. He has a couple of girls that I would spar with. And I would see him kind of like training and coaching. And I was like, I like his style, And then when we came back, he had opened his gym, Champs. And it's closer to our house, and also I'm able to take my kids. So I was like, I'm just gonna give it a try and see, if I like it. And I really do. I like the way he trains. I like that he sticks with my style, but works off of it, tries to improve what I already have, instead of like, some coaches try to like change you into like what they think is best. And ever since I started training there, when we came back, that's where I've been. And it's a great gym, whether you're starting off, maybe you don't know anything or you're turning pro like me, and I think it's amazing.
Yeah, I love where they're going. Like, I feel Champs is still fairly young, right? Like,
yeah, it's only like 2 years.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, 2-3 years.
Fairly young.
There's a lot of people in there.
I feel like they're growing.
Oh, yeah.
Their social media kills it.
They gotta make it. I feel like they gotta open the.
I was like, you guys gotta expand.
Yeah.
There's not enough room for all of us in here.
They gotta open and have
maybe another location or something.
Or another boxing gym on the side or
Yeah.
something, because there's a lot. Oh, sorry. It's a lot of people that
it
go
gets
there.
full.
Yeah, it gets really full. It's packed. It's packed.
Yeah, it's down the street from my house. So I'm like,
You're super close.
yeah, we're really close.
Yeah.
So I think he might be going, and I might take a couple classes.
You
We
should.
originally were at Diorum in Bluffdale. I don't know if you know Coach Milo or not, and Coach Renee.
Are they new too?
No, Diorum's been. I mean, he's been doing it in his current location 3 years now.
Oh,
Around the
okay.
same time as Champs.
Okay.
They're in Bluffdale. And it's a father-son. The mom does like the
That's
front
cool.
desk stuff, and really solid, solid program. And that's one thing that I've learned, is that there's a lot of options. There's so many good options.
So many options now. Yeah.
And I don't feel like it's competition for business. I don't feel like it's all these guys fight. They all got fight teams or building fight teams.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel nasty.
No, it doesn't feel like rivalry. I can't even say it.
Go ahead. Keep
know
going.
what I'm saying.
We're going to let you fight with this word.
Yeah. let me go with it. You know what I mean? It's my, what is it called? Cause I'm bilingual, and when you know, like, I struggle between English and Spanish, and I can say my R's, but I can't do my whatever. Anyways, I feel like, there's a lot of like very good sportsmanship just in the boxing community. It's not like, I don't know, it used to be different. I don't know if you were back then, like, there wasn't that many boxing gyms, but the ones that were around were like, they always hated each other for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah.
And now it's more friendly, not friendly, but there's more support within each other, within the circle.
Well, that's why I was going to ask you about home, because I seen that you went up to Rise and you've gotten some rounds in.
Yeah.
I think Ruben gave you some rounds.
Oh, yeah. I love working with him.
To Ruben, man. That's my little bro right there. I love Ruben. Have you guys seen him fight yet?
I haven't, no, but I mean, he's awesome. He's so cool. We sparred once the first time I went up there, and then this last weekend, and I was like, man, I gotta keep sparring with you. He's super quick and he's fast, and he's just, man, oh my god, you throw like 1,000 punches per round. I can't keep up. But
again, the size don't matter.
Size does not matter, and he's just great to work with. So I talked to him and I was like, hey man, like I really appreciate the work, and I hope we can work together more. And he's down. He's willing to help me, so I'm really grateful for that.
So going into this camp, is that something that is going to be Champs Rise, more with MG? Like, how's this going to work?
No, MG's always been there for me. I've been there for her when she's in camp or training or needs work, so it's kind of like a back and forth. Like, if I need help, I go up there. If she needs help, she comes over here. So right now, I do think that we're going to keep going up to Rise. We actually have another sparring session scheduled on Wednesday, and we'll just kind of go from there, whatever. I'm trying to take any opportunity I can to get work, whether it be at Rise or any other gym, just so that I can kind of open my, range of, you want to fight different people. You don't want to get used to one person and go and fight and be used to that one style,
I've been involved in the Utah combat sports community since 2006.
Oh, okay.
And at the time, I didn't realize I had an opportunity to do this, right? To share the stories of the fighters. Mm-hmm. And I feel like fighters don't really share their own stories. And you got to think, back in 2006, there wasn't social media, right? And so I said, 20 years later, I'm going to take advantage of this. So I'm telling your guys' stories. I'm helping tell your guys' stories. If you would like, I would love to come follow you with the camera while you train.
Oh, wow. That would be amazing. That'd be awesome.
You know, almost like HBO 24/7. Remember they did that?
Yeah.
Remember
Oh, man.
HBO?
Yeah.
They should do that again.
Yeah. So like just showing the lead up to September 12th.
Yeah.
You know, I'd love that. So if you're interested, I would
For
like to.
sure.
I just got to check with my babysitter, make sure I got a babysitter. But yeah, I would love to get that footage and tell this story. If you guys are interested.
Yeah, I'm down. That'd be so cool.
Cool.
Yeah. Let's do it. We'll arrange something, get something.
Oh, you're
set
up there this Wednesday, right?
About Rise, yeah.
Yeah.
You want to do that?
Rise, and then when are you at Champs?
I'm there the whole week, but Wednesday for sure up at Rise.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, we'll coordinate and then I'll bring my camera and we'll get some footage and tell this story.
Nice. Okay, I'm down.
Because I mean, family woman, pro debut. There's a story here.
Yeah, for sure. I know. I feel like I'm not the only one. There's so many more.
And that's what and that's why I want to do this, because we need to know them more.
Yeah,
right?
We need to open that door so that people can see these are the people, these are the fighters. This is when they see someone in the ring, they just see the fighter. They don't see everything else outside of that, So it's so cool that you're bringing that out, especially now with social media. There's so many ways to like reach people and get their stories out. And fighters, you're not trained to be a influencer. You're trained to be a fighter.
Well, and having the conversations that I have with all the fighters that I have, that's not their priority. They almost feel like it's wrong to tell like what they're doing.
Yeah.
It almost being the outsider looking in, it almost feels like you guys feel like it's braggadocious.
Like you're showing off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, it's the opposite. It's showing that it's possible. To the little girl that's at Kearns High School that wants to do something other than cheerlead.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I got goosebumps because that's exactly what I was thinking of the other day. Because there's times when I'm gonna post something, I'm like, nah, I shouldn't post that. Like, But then I think back to the girls that have came up to me or even just messaged me and said, you inspire me, you motivate me. I'm like, what if this is the post that motivates somebody to go out, like, someone's daughter to go and try a boxing class or go out and exercise, not even that, or just go out there and do something that's different, Yeah.
Especially when you guys have the all women's classes.
Yeah.
There's a few of them that I see pop up. And it's like, because some women don't feel comfortable going into a gym. It's intimidating.
It is.
I've been in there and I'm like, I'm intimidated. As the out of shape dad of 3, I'm like,
yeah, you're like, man.
I'm intimidated.
I used to sit in my car when I first started boxing at Louis. I would pull up to Louis and sit in the parking lot for not kidding, 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Just there, thinking about going in. And I would have when you get anxious, you get a tummy ache. Yeah. I'd feel so nauseous. Just the idea of walking into the gym made me so anxious, and it was just me. Now it's awesome that they have these women's classes where you can walk in and you're gonna see a group of women and you're gonna be greeted, and it's not intimidating anymore.
Well, we have what's her name? I forgot her name. When we go for the woman. Oh, she does the.
There's MG.
Yeah.
She owns a boxing gym. That's crazy to especially back then, to think of a woman owning a boxing gym, which is amazing. And then we have also Amelia. She is the owner of Anatomy Boxing.
Yeah, I've had her on the show.
Yeah,
the girl from Canada.
Yeah, the girl from Canada. Yeah. And so now
she's helping us out too, because she goes to the on Wednesday.
She'll be there Wednesday sparring, so she's also getting in.
She's coming up to Rise too.
Yeah.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
A reunion.
Reunion.
She's been helping us too. I mean, with everything. I mean, when she invites us to her gym, and then
she's a big advocate for
mental health too. Oh my gosh, she has Red Corner.
Yeah,
that she does Red Corner. Oh yes, my gosh, yeah,
that's yeah. And I'm like, wow, look at all these women doing these amazing things.
Yeah. See, Small Lake City.
Exactly.
That's really cool.
Yep.
And it's crazy because when we left, it wasn't like this, and 2 years came back, and then now it's all like this.
Yeah, it's grown so much.
It's grown so much in 2 years. In 2 years, we saw Utah differently.
Yeah.
It's way different.
Well, that's why I'm so excited about September 12th, is because now you have all these people behind you.
Yes.
Like, it's your turn.
It feels so much different now than any of my other fights. I feel like I have a whole community behind me, and it just feels amazing. I feel so happy to get the opportunity to do this. And I don't think I felt that way for the longest time. You know, before I was just fighting because you're a boxer, you fight. But now it's like I'm fighting for a purpose, and it just feels so much different.
Well, you're representing the state too.
Exactly.
Like, you're representing us. You're going into enemy territory. I don't know if Jocelyn's from Oregon, but
I think she is.
She is? Mm-hmm. Okay, so she's the hometown girl. Mm-hmm. You're coming in to upset her. Mm-hmm. You're coming in to upset a whole community.
Exactly.
While you wave our Utah flag. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And you're doing it with purpose, for your family, for the supporters here locally that want to see you win.
Yes.
Like,
exactly.
this is cool.
This is amazing. It's like, I feel like, am I dreaming?
You're not.
I'm not dreaming, but yeah, no, this is definitely different.
WhiteDelightBoxing.com. You can get more information about the fight. Do you know? I've been trying to find. Is it going to be streamed? Do you guys know?
You know, that's still something we're trying to figure out, whether it's going to be streamed or not. But as soon as I know, definitely be posting more information on that.
I was trying to look at.
We're trying to find out too.
The flyer and all that, and it had a couple things on it, promotions and stuff. So.
But I didn't see nothing specifically for
no,
streaming.
not streaming.
I didn't saw it, so that's why I'm like. But
I hope it is, you know. But either way, I'm gonna have somebody record.
Yeah,
probably gonna be live or something.
Go live.
Yeah, I would recommend too. Like right now, if you guys can, Daniel, maybe more on you. If you could just pull out your phone, just keep on recording.
Oh yeah, that's definitely me. I try to record as much as I can.
Record the drive out. You know, the family time, the training.
Yeah.
You know, the times that she don't want to get off the couch. Look at her. She don't want it. Yeah, shame her.
Don't give him ideas. Don't give him ideas.
No, she gets mad. She gets mad all the time. Like right now, she's laughing, but she's like,
"Oh no, yeah." When you guys leave,
when you like this, what you said that? What you said about me?
As a dad and a spouse, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's the part that I think it's important. Mm-hmm. Even if you don't look at it, you know, whatever happens September 12th, even if you don't look at it this year, next year, when your kids turn 18, 19, you're going to be able to show them this document.
Exactly, yeah. And I'm always recording. I'm always taking pictures. Like, you want to be able to look back and be like, hey, look, remember that time we went on the road trip to Mom's fight, you know?
I wish that we did that back in the day.
Yeah, can you imagine?
That's how I feel about 2006 when I started this.
Yeah, you imagine you could have been more than you are right now.
But
you wouldn't even have known that. You wouldn't even talk to us right now.
Too big for us.
Yeah, you would way too big. No. Like, who's dope?
But that's why we have multiple chances now, right? Like we have the chance to document things, to tell a story, to inspire somebody, to motivate somebody, and it only helps because Maria Hernandez is a brand. Mm-hmm. You got to look at yourself as a brand,
right?
You know, as much as you're a wife, a mother, a friend, you are also a brand,
right?
And you got to brand yourself.
Yeah, you got to learn kind of, like you said, separate yourself from everything else that you are. Then separate yourself from that and put yourself into this kind of like persona, like this is who I am as a brand. Because right now it's like what you put out there is what people see. So like, what does your brand look like? What does your brand represent? And that's so important. Just because people are going to want to support you based off what they see, and you want to make sure you're putting the right stuff out there, you know?
Have you, are you working on sponsors, or do you want support that way?
Yes, we are. We started talking about sponsors. I mean, I'm pretty new at this, so it's kind of like, where do I start? Where do I go? But we definitely are. That is something that I'm working on.
Yeah, we're working on it.
We're working on that and reaching out to. I want to make sure that also I do my research on the sponsors. You know, I want to collaborate with companies, people that are on the same mission that I am. You know, same morals, same mindset. Just because I don't want to also just collaborate with anyone that's willing to sponsor me. You know.
Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't make sense, don't do it.
Right.
But I think that there is so many people that you can align yourself with that does fit your morals and your integrity.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. There's so many options out here. So we'll definitely be looking into that. I just got to get the ball rolling.
There's a concert happened at Smith's Ballpark, and I forget the band, but they might be cumbia. But I just think it'd be a good opportunity for you to just show face, just like, you know, introduce yourself to people on who you are, especially from the Latino community.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's, we have a lot of, what you pick the country. We have a lot of Latin representation in Utah.
Yeah, definitely. Especially down here in Salt Lake.
Yep.
Yeah.
In West Valley.
West Valley.
100%.
Yeah.
I think it's doing more of this, more of the talks with people.
Or getting out there, getting seen, getting out in public. Yeah, I feel the same way. It's just finding my way there, finding the events, and also just getting over like that nervousness, you know.
Look, at the end of the day, all you got to do is say, "Hi, this is who I am. This is what I do."
Yeah, you're right. Mm-hmm.
And I assume if you're going into a business, you actually mess with that business, meaning that you
exactly.
If it's a restaurant, it's a family. It's a restaurant that you take your family to.
Yes,
you know,
for sure.
If it's a coffee shop, it's a coffee shop you'll stop and grab a cup of coffee from.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it's as simple as saying, "Hey, how you guys doing?"
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And think about what you can do for them too. Like, let's say it is a coffee shop. How cool would it be if you were able to fundraise enough money to like give people free coffee for an hour?
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I mean, yeah. And it's like you said, it's somewhere where you frequent, you go, you're familiar, you know, you're not just walking into some random business.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Yeah. And I have done it with a couple of shops by where we live. They've been really cool to work with and, you know, talk to. And so we just got to keep going. Yeah.
All right. So again, September 12th, you're fighting at the for Rogue Valley Rumble 16 at the Casino Resort. Are you guys going to gamble while you're there or what?
I mean, we didn't even gamble that much when we were in Vegas. I don't.
It's like I get so sad once I lose. Like I get so motivated and I win, and I'm always lose it afterwards. Like and I feel like I'm at the beginning. I'm like there. Oh yeah.
You're so into it.
And then next, you know,
Hold on, you did this. Are you doing the slots?
The slots, or it's like I try to do poker. But it's just like I feel like I need somebody, and then she's not really.
I'm not good vibes for gambling.
No, she gets you this because she's bored.
Yeah. I get anxious,
and then it's, you know, it's like I'm over there, it's just like pressing the button, or it's just like whatever. With
not even focusing.
Yeah, and then she wants to leave already.
Yeah.
So
I'm like, why are we losing money?
Yeah.
I don't see
she's
the point in gambling.
So negative about it.
Money's no fun.
I'm not.
Don't take her with you.
Don't take me unless you're gonna offer me a shot of tequila. Don't take me.
Well, they come to you. You just gotta hang out for a while.
See, that's the thing. I can't do more than 5 minutes. I'm done.
I feel like that's why I kind of like, I just don't even bother.
So that stereotype's kind of true, where people in Vegas never go to the Strip.
No, I think we only went there like a handful of times when we lived there, and we lived there for 2 years.
It was mostly like for the main events, like the
fights,
boxing fights. The boxing fights.
What fights did you guys go to?
Well, we saw Benavides with Charlo. We saw Canelo with Crawford. And then we saw, I think it was Caleb, right? With
Caleb versus... Oh, he fought Resendez.
Yeah.
It's a Mexican fighter. He lost that fight.
Oh, we saw Pacquiao with...
Pacquiao. We saw Manny.
Yeah, we saw Manny.
That one was fun.
Yeah, it was crazy because it was Filipino, the whole entire...
Oh, man, that was packed.
Yeah. I
remember going to the restroom. There was a bunch of Filipino ladies. They're like, who are you going for? I'm like...
Culturally, there's a lot of similarities to the Filipino culture.
They put the Spaniards.
Yeah.
That's why they have their...
They're all their last names are all Hernandez and Rodriguez. I'm like, oh, are we cousins? Like,
it's crazy.
Yeah, it was a fun experience. Yeah. I don't think that was another thing. We did a lot of things that we wouldn't have been able to experience, and met a lot of people we wouldn't have ever crossed paths with if we would have stayed in Salt Lake. Like, one day I was at Top Rank, and Stitch Duran walked in, and I was like, oh my God, what? He just walks in casually, and I was like, oh, like I was in shock. I was like, oh, nice to meet you. You know, you just kind of get like, what do I do?
Probably the best mustache in the game.
Oh, the best. Yeah,
like, great mustache.
Yeah,
I can't grow nothing.
Yeah, no, he was really nice, and just other people that, you know, at Salas, you know, there's always people coming in and out because they would actually fly in from like out of the country to go train there for their fight, like do camp. and then they leave, and you wouldn't see them for like another month, like months or year, like another year. You see them the next year and they're back in, so it's like, wow, you're meeting people from so many different parts of the world. I remember sparring like some girls from Italy, some girls from what's that place? Thailand. Oh man, Thailand was crazy. Those girls were fast. I was like, man.
And Muay
Thai, yeah. So that was really fun.
Do you obviously we're gonna have this? You're gonna have your pro debut. Is the plan to stay active? What is the plan after?
After the 12th, I just probably just gonna keep going. Staying active. Nothing changes.
Yeah, we want to get as much fights as
I want to be able to get as much fights as I can within the next year.
Just hope everything is the right way. Because every time she gets, oh yeah, you want to fight at 135? I'm like, oh no, you can't.
In the next week?
Yeah, 135 is like, no, you can't. You're too tall.
Like MG was telling me, she's like, I think she's never had like an actual training camp because all her fights have been like last minute, like 2-week, 3-week notice, where it's not enough time, but she's I mean, what are you gonna do? It's a big fight. So hopefully everything falls into place for me where I can like actually take my time and train, and like I'm doing it now. I got lucky that this fight was given to me with like an actual time for me to get in camp and train. The weight.
It works out. It's perfect. So.
So you don't want to go below that? Would you go up?
I actually do think that I might continue to work my way down slowly.
Okay.
I don't want to do it within like I fight 147, this fight, the next fight 132. I don't think I'd be able to physically perform good doing it that way, but I think within the next year I can work my way down.
Allheart hasn't been able to get you a fight. Have you talked to them at all?
No, yes. My coach Sionis, he's been in touch with them since I think November, December. And we were supposed to fight in March. Like beginning of March, that didn't fall through. Then I think that got moved to the end of March, and then April, and then it didn't. I think the fights over here in April. Was it April?
Yeah, the ones in Ogden.
In Ogden, I was supposed to fight in that show.
Yeah, that was number 5.
Yeah. I was supposed to fight in that show, but they didn't get an opponent. And then I think they just had one recently. No, or am I misremembering?
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was May that I went.
Or in May.
Because they were at Golden Spike.
Yeah.
Well, no, it was June. June.
In June, yeah. So they had one in April, and then I was supposed to hopefully get something for June, and that didn't go through either. So then this fight came up, and they're like, oh, well, it's not until September. But I was like, you know what? At this point, I'm going to just take it,
Yeah.
So I'm not going to keep taking my chances and just take something that's...
What happened to the one in New Mexico, too? There was one in New Mexico, remember? Is that the one,
Oh... I don't know if I want to talk about that one. There's a lot of sketchy stuff going on.
I mean, just don't go to El Paso.
Just don't go there. Yeah.
El Paso, they screwed MG.
Yeah, that's I talked to MG and then
the same concept.
And then after that, I was like, you know what? Do I really want to go put myself in that same situation? Like that's basically what I was gonna be doing. I'm not gonna, whether I win or lose. It was already set. It was already written. They don't want their fighter to lose. I'm like, it's my pro debut. Do I really want to take that chance? So I was like, no, it's not worth it.
What do you know about Jocelyn Sanchez?
Not a lot. I don't know.
She's ghost. She's a ghost.
She's ghost.
Yeah,
no, I don't. And
can't find her.
Yeah, he's done his work.
Yeah.
I don't really know other than her name. I don't know who. I mean, I've seen her picture. But it doesn't matter. I know that I'm more than ready for a fight. I've been in the ring with very, very, very experienced fighters, so I'm ready to take on anything.
So, who is going to be in your corner for this fight?
My coach, Sione, and I'm going to have my manager, cameraman, cornerman, cutman in the corner, and my brother, Jose. He's also part of the team. He was a boxer. He used to box with me at Louis, and he boxed for a minute. He kind of just felt like kind of grew apart from the sport, but he still loves it. It's always been a love that we've had, me and him share for boxing, and he's super supportive. So he's definitely going to be part of that. Do you have any, as far as your gear goes, I mean, boxers usually do something cool. Are you working on anything cool? For my gear? Like my sparring gear? Or?
No, like your fight gear.
Oh, my fight gear.
Yeah, what you're going to walk out in. Your trunks, your...
I kind of wanted it to be a surprise.
Oh, okay.
So, but I am working on something cool. Yeah, I can't say.
I mean, pro debut. This is a big deal.
It is, yeah. But yeah, I definitely wanted to be special. I wanted to be like just something over the top, you know, like I want a cape and. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to.
She's not kidding.
I'm not. Maybe, but no, I definitely want it to be something that represents who I am. So yeah, I'm definitely working on that. It might have something to do with this.
You're coming out with a whole little boo boo outfit.
A whole little boo boo outfit.
Have Amelia and you got it in yet? Have you guys sparred?
Who? Oh, Amelia.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've sparred a few times. Yeah, she's really cool to move with. She's like I was saying, she's amateur.
Yeah.
So her style is like very in and out. Like she moves a lot. Like, you gotta be quick. You gotta be on your toes. You gotta be like that because if you're not, she comes in and she's out. You don't have time. So it's been really cool fighting or sparring with her.
I think next time we do this, we should have Amelia and MG.
We should. That'd be so awesome.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. We should do that.
It's just really cool that like my worlds have collided.
Yeah, who would have thought? You know, who would have thought? That's so funny. But I mean, like you said, it's a small town. Like everyone knows you, especially if you're in the boxing. You know, the circle is so small. You're gonna run into each other.
You know,
eventually.
she has chickens, right?
Who?
Amelia.
I'm not surprised. I have chickens too, though.
How many? You guys sell them or what? Like your eggs?
They're at my mom's house. So
does mom sell the eggs? I'm looking for an egg deal.
She does. You know, I got a connection here.
I need some eggs.
You need some eggs.
If you guys butcher the chicken,
I can hit my mom up right now, and she's like, "Come get them."
Who's the cook in the family?
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you like a grill master, or what do you get down on?
Well, I mean, I always try to make her eat healthy, you know, like with my salads with my chickens but that specialty, I don't think I have anything like that. No.
Just
everything.
Everything pretty much. Like I just try to eat protein and try to eat that way. She eats good, you know, because she loves her cookies and waffles and
you know,
damn cookies and waffles.
Yeah, you know.
So I was like, no, you have to eat your.
If it wasn't for him, I would literally live off just Eggos.
Yeah.
Like what are you, 11?
I am. Yeah, no, I am.
I
literally
coffee. She loves coffee.
Hey, coffee's my vice too.
Yeah, coffee and Eggos, but I make them healthy because I put peanut butter on them, so that's kind of like an added protein.
No, it doesn't. That's not how that works. No.
What? I mean, protein.
Are you crushing up the peanuts?
No,
then it's a whole bunch of oil, sugar. Right, Daniel? Correct me if I'm wrong.
I mean, I can't tell her. Like right now, you can tell her, but like. But
hey,
she's got.
It's got your carbs, it's got your fats, it's got your protein. Oh, there goes my phone.
Oh.
So I mean, it's not bad. You know.
No, it's bad. It's bad, but we'll let you think that.
There's worse things out there that it could be.
That's true. It's very true.
Okay,
Yeah.
so just put it that way.
No,
I could.
She eats. Like I said, I try to make her eat like good proteins in food and try to give her vitamins or.
Oh yeah.
You know, try to make. I don't know. Whatever I try to like think it's good for her, I try to give.
He like forces me to take my vitamins.
I mean, there's days when I can't force her. It's like she says no, and that's it.
Like you
like
look at me
kid.
and you see like a grown woman, but I'm actually just like an 11-year-old child.
Yeah, she could be a 11-year-old child. So it could be difficult.
God bless you. God bless you, Daniel.
No.
God bless you.
She doesn't see that.
I mean,
she's like, no.
I'm nice sometimes. Okay, so
yeah, sometimes
they say that, but I know the truth, Daniel.
Yeah, I know, right?
I know your pain.
I know.
What is this? I feel attacked right now. You know, I feel like you guys should just have your own podcast.
This is dad talk.
This is dad talk.
We know. Are you in the ring too? Do you get some rounds in? Have you trained?
I tried at the beginning. I was really active. It's just like as soon as I started with my work, it's getting harder and harder to get there. And I'm not trying to put an excuse. It's mostly because I want her to focus on her. Because if I'm training, I can't focus on her. I really can't, because we take the kids and I gotta watch the kids, and then when she needs water, and then when she needs Vaseline, or when she needs hey, my glove is this or something, I gotta be for her. You know, I feel like I can. If I have time, I'll do it. But mainly it's for her. You know, mainly it's just her. Like I need to record her, or she wants to go live on TikTok, or
that's support right there.
Yeah.
I mean, and if you're training, you can't do nothing.
Yeah.
It's like, because I could just easily just get there and then train and let her do her thing, and I'll do my thing.
But then who's gonna pull my pants up or put
yeah.
Vaseline on my nose?
Yeah,
or
basically.
tie my
clean her
gloves.
nose,
That's support.
Yeah. Pull my boogers when they're
Yeah, they're all over the place.
It's not a cute sport.
It is. It's not a cute sport. The fact that this guy can look at me and after I'm done sparring and still think I'm beautiful, I'm like, oh my god, there's something wrong with him.
Do you what is one thing, or what is the thing that you love most about your wife professionally?
Professionally?
Yeah.
I mean, I think right now, she doesn't give up, I mean, she wants to keep on going. I mean, we're not young. We're 33 years old already. I mean, 37. She's 33, but and
same age.
Yeah, I know, right? And then she still keeps on going. I mean, she says she wants to do it, and that's what I love about her. Like, she doesn't give up. So I was like, well, might as well support her in that way. It's like, okay, you want to keep on going? Okay, I'll support you. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's so sweet.
What is Marty? Are you proud of yourself?
Yes, I am. I feel like it took me a long time to be proud of myself, but just the growth that I've experienced, not just as an athlete but as a person, it has changed me in so many ways, and I am proud of who I am now.
What is your biggest challenge professionally?
Professionally, man, I think it's just, that's a good question. I feel like there's so many aspects, to this, that it's not just one thing. But I guess professionally, it would be finding a way to navigate the sport without there being conflicts like with my home life. Because there's so many times where you have to pick and choose whether you're going to spend time with your family or you're going to go train. You're going to sacrifice going to someone's birthday or go get some sparring. I think that's the biggest challenge, is finding that balance between your home life and your professional, boxing. And as a parent, having kids, that just kind of adds more on to that. So right now we're just trying to find that balance where we're not so overwhelmed with, you have to go train, you have to do this, you have to do that, and we haven't even spent any time with the kids, or we haven't spent any time with each other, So I think we're doing pretty good managing that right now, but it's going to be a lot more difficult once we go into camp, because it's going to be straight up just focused on training, and that's where we're going to definitely, I feel the weight of that stress come down. But I think if we're pretty solid, and we'll get through it.
You mentioned that you started late at age 19. Mm-hmm. If there is a young lady out there or a young man out there that feels like their time is up, feel like they missed their window, what would you tell them? It's
never too late. I feel like, age does play a part, but there's so many other aspects that play a part into accomplishing whatever it is that you want to accomplish, especially in combat sports. If you're dedicated enough, if you know what you want, if you're willing to make those sacrifices and go after it, then do it. No one's there to stop you but you. The only person that can control whether you go after something or not is yourself. It doesn't matter what anyone else says. You're in control, and you are the only person that can make it happen. So at the end of the day, if you're sitting there thinking about it and all these reasons of why not to do it, they don't actually exist. You're just making up those reasons. They're just in your head. And just go for it. You know, like I keep going back to, the only reason you're not getting things done is because you're not allowing yourself to get things done or reach the goals that you want. It's because you're not allowing yourself to reach those goals.
September 12th, your hands are wrapped. Mm-hmm. You're about to make the walk. Your music hits. What do you feel like what do you think you're going to feel during that moment?
So much energy. I think I'm going to wake up and my senses are going to be like 100, and I'm just going to be so excited to step on that ring. Because, right, like everything leading up to walking into the ring, you're just so nervous and you're just like so anxious. You're like, oh, you feel like you're going to throw up. And then as soon as you start walking up those steps, your heart starts racing, your senses, adrenaline hits, and you're just like, whoa, I'm gonna go in. And then you're in that corner, and you're just like pumped up, like you can literally feel your heartbeat just, and then the bell rings, and like everything shuts off. Like you don't see anyone outside the ring, you don't see anyone, but you only see that person in front of you, and you're in the zone, and that's exactly how it's gonna go. I'm gonna be in the zone. I'm gonna be there to do what I'm there to do, and I'm gonna win. And yeah. How it's gonna go.
You got your walkout song?
I do, but I think I might change it actually. Yeah.
Is it one that you have used before?
No. So I originally wanted to pick Mi Mexico Lindo, just to kind of tribute to my roots, my people. But then I don't know. I think I might change it up. Maybe kind of mix in, kind of like a mix. You know, like start off with that and then kind of like, transition into like a different song, kind of a little bit more hype, you know, kind of add to the energy. So I'm thinking of doing something like that, but I just don't know what other song to kind of pick to go with it, you know.
La Vaca.
Something like that. There you go. I was thinking of, there's this song called, can I show you?
Yeah, of course.
Why is my freaking flashlight
oh,
on?
Man.
It actually has my name on it, Lupita. And I was like, this would be perfect. I was just listening to the other day on the Stairmaster, because I was like, man, this is good energy right here. Yeah, that one. What is it called?
I don't know. I think
so. You don't even know the song?
I don't know the name.
I don't know if it's Banda Machos or I think it might be Banda Machos.
Oh, hold on.
Well, you know I'm a DJ too, so if you need help mixing those, let me know.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Okay. I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
So can I send you these two songs and you can mix it up?
Yeah, I can show you the song I did for Marco Sanchez too. Like I made his walkout song.
I want to hear it.
Yeah, I think I still have it on my phone or on my computer.
Mambo Lupita, that's what it's called. It's by it's because this is a remix, so they have like a bunch of like different
original. I don't know.
Original Mambo Lupita. You know which one I'm talking about?
I don't.
You don't.
But
Maybe you know La Vaca. You know La Vaca, but you don't know Mambo Lupita.
We were doing that at the bar one night. I forget who was playing, and we just started doing the chant, and everybody in the bar started doing it with us. It was pretty cool.
That's so funny. Banda El Pueblito, is that it, babe? I mean, let's play it.
Bring it up to the mic.
I think that was a mix.
Is this a mix?
That's not the original.
No, that's not the original.
But I can help you with it. Like I just need the names and
I'll find it and I'll send it to you, because it's for some reason not pulling up. But
damn, what if Jocelyn picks it too though?
That would be funny. I would start laughing. I'd be like, "Girl, let's just mix both songs together." And
I'm assuming you're walking first, right?
I think so.
I'm assuming you're blue corner because she's the hometown girl.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah,
it wouldn't even matter because you'd go first.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So either way,
yeah,
I
so
played her
beat
first.
you to it,
so
Jocelyn.
You copied me exactly.
Do we know what's her age?
She looks way young. She looks a lot younger. Yeah.
I don't even know her age, huh?
Yeah, or maybe
she's the ghost. She's ageless.
Yeah, she's a ninja. We don't know her.
No Instagram, no Facebook.
She's smart though, because you know how sometimes you can look up your opponent and be like, oh, okay,
maybe she already blocked everybody.
Yeah, she's like, you're not getting one up on me.
To be fair, I mean, the only thing you really have is just your Instagram, right? And
I have TikTok, but
no previous fight footage, right?
No fight footage. I mean, I have like maybe some clips of like Not even sparring, just clips of like
just
moving.
clips.
It wouldn't even matter though, because that was so
Yeah.
long ago. You're a totally different.
Oh
fighter.
yeah. So I'd rather them see my old clips and not expect who I am now. So
Mari, I want you to finish this sentence. On September 12th, the world will learn Maria Hernandez is
the best in the world.
boom. September 12th, do you know how to say it? Ko-Kwel? Is it
I
the casino?
don't. Ko-Kwel?
I think it's native.
Ko-Kwel.
Ko-Kwel Casino Resort. I know it's Rogue Valley Rumble 16. Again, that is happening September 12th, Medford, Oregon. You're going to be there. You're going to be putting it on Jocelyn Sanchez. It's going to be a good fight. You're going
Yes.
to be healthy afterwards.
Yes,
And then you're going to come back and we'll recap and we'll do this again.
exactly. That's the plan.
All right. What's the social media? Where can people get in touch? Maybe a business is out there and they
Yeah.
like your story and they want to help support you. How can they
For
reach you?
sure. So you guys can find me on Instagram. I always have to pull it up because I don't know my own Instagram. It's _Mari_box. You'll see me. You'll recognize me. And you can find me on, let me pull up my TikTok. Mari with a double I _box on TikTok. Yeah. Follow me, guys.
Daniel, what's yours? Maybe somebody needs their hands wrapped or something.
Somebody needs anything. He's an expert.
I don't even know.
This guy.
It's like 100 followers. So I don't know.
A bunch of pictures of me.
Yeah, it's just all the pictures up from her.
You love your wife, bro. That's
yeah.
you're a good dude. You could tell. You're a good dude.
Follow my trainer,
Try.
coach, cutman, cameraman at Rocha Daniel 1988 on
There you go.
Instagram. There you
I
go.
was gonna say something else. I don't know why I was gonna say an old one for some reason.
I had to
His MySpace.
train
probably.
him. I had to media train him. I was like, you got to take the pictures this way because it's more Instagram friendly. You got to do this. You got to record this. Like, it took a while to train him to like actually record and take pictures the way I want him to. He had no clue, man. Like before, I'm like, what the heck is that, dude? Why are you taking, you know?
You're earning that 30% of her purse.
yeah, exactly. I have to, but hopefully everything goes good and she starts making more money. So
For real.
I need more money too. So
How did you guys meet?
Oh my gosh. Okay. It's a long story, but we actually met on a dating app back in 18.
yeah.
Tinder. Can you believe that? We met on Tinder.
Jeez. I mean, here's a success story, you guys.
Yeah, I know that. I forgot. Like I was like, wait, how did we meet? How do I know you? Yeah,
On Tinder, you
yeah.
guys
and
met, and then what was the first date? Do you remember?
movies. We went to watch a movie. I don't know what movie.
She's the
we
one that
went.
invited me. She's like, oh, hey, by the way, we should start talking. Next thing you know, she's like, oh, let's go watch movies right away. I'm like, whoa. She moved quick.
I was.
Daniel,
I was-
whoa, pump the brakes.
She was like, whoa, all right, let's go watch a movie. She
I
was
think.
quick.
I think you were working because I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "I'm at work." I'm
Yeah,
like,
because I think we were talking like the whole entire day. The whole entire day was just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Next thing you know, she's like, oh, hey, let's go watch a movie. I'm like, all right. I mean, let's go watch a movie.
and then we just
And then
never
we
stopped
just
talking.
started, yeah, we just started talking and talking and talking. And like I said, I mean, just tell me about boxing. And pretty much, like I said, that's something different, you know? It gets you, I mean, I was like, it gets you hooked, you know? I was like, boxing. I was like, wow, you're not expecting that, you know? So,
Yeah.
yeah, you're not expecting boxing. You
Especially,
know?
yeah, like you wouldn't expect that from a first date or the girl that you're dating.
Yeah.
So
you think it'd be the other way around, you know, like the guy's the boxer.
I'm the
and-
boxer. And I mean,
No, but you know what's cool? The other day, I was up at Rise with Amelia and MG, and it was all three of us there training, and then all three of our husbands there for us. So it was like
Supporting you guys.
supporting us. And I look around, I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Like, it's like the girls are here to train and the guys are here to support, you know, instead of the other way around. And it was like three of us. I was like, that's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, you're on your way. It all starts September 12th. Again, I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Do your thing.
Thank you.
You're in camp. You know, you just got to go and implement everything that you're doing.
Exactly.
Just go do it. Do your game plan.
The work's done. Like you said, I just gotta apply my game plan, follow through, and we're golden.
No, we got plenty of time. We got plenty of time, and I'm gonna make sure she's ready. You know, so.
Gonna make me drink my vitamins.
Yeah, vitamins, food, proteins, no more cookies and waffles. And
don't be hiding them in your cheek either, spitting them out in the bathroom.
Yeah, I know. She's gotta be like that.
It's vitamins. Well, you probably even get the
That's
Flintstones.
very specific. I'm like, how do you know that trick?
I got 3 kids.
Oh,
they try. They yeah.
He gives you the nasty ones.
He got 3 kids too.
Have you tried the GNC? Those nasty big like vitamins, like
we're not. It's not Starburst. We're not just chilling. Like we're done.
It's just so gross. Okay, I'm sorry. I had blood work done not too long ago. They told me all my levels were fine, so I don't see why I need to take vitamins.
They're fine because he made them fine.
Yeah, because I made him fine. Exactly, because I keep giving you.
I don't like this. I feel a hostile environment here.
You just proved our point.
It's like they're all good because I gave you a vitamin.
Exactly.
So,
this interview is over.
All right. Well, I appreciate you for coming through. We'll do it again. Milia, MG, we'll get it done.
For sure, yeah.
And I'll talk to you more about following you with that camera.
Yeah, and I'll send you my songs. Hopefully I find it. But yeah.
I'm down to help out.
Awesome. Thank you.
Daniel, any last words? This is forever.
I don't know. Thank you for having us. Like, this is my first time being
on camera,
yeah,
on the microphone.
Like looking it straight to me, I'm like, it's like it's not
different.
It's different. It's different. Especially hearing myself with this is like, what's happening, you know? So
that's what everybody hears.
But it's fun. It feels good to be here supporting her, and thank you for having us.
Yeah, anytime.
We really appreciate it, and thank you for. Giving us all pretty much the help you're trying to help us with the camera, the opportunity, and all that. Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. I'm just literally, like I told you, 20 years ago, I didn't take advantage. Now I am.
Yeah.
So,
no, but we're glad you didn't take it because, like I said, you would have been interviewed. We wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be at home probably.
Don't say that.
Yeah.
All right. Make sure you go follow her journey. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If she helps to inspire you from this conversation, tell her, because again, it's important to tell people who you are inspired by, that they inspire you, because it helps them keep going. All right, y'all have the day you deserve. Always protect your light. We're out. Peace.
Bye.